You will review the new episode of Doctor Who.
I will. Good to know. Who are you?
I'm the editor.
Oh boy. Hey guys, I hope you like the new intro. But anyway, so, Time Heist. So in this episode, we get to see the Doctor play the role of a bank robber? What? He sets out on this perilous, what's the word I'm looking for? Ludicrous. He sets out on this ludicrous heist of the most secure and wealthiest bank supposedly in the universe. This robbery is set up by someone known as the Architect. We find out that after all the things he goes through, the Architect was the Doctor himself, who performed this on the owner of the bank, Madame Caraxos? I don't remember exactly her name, but that it was her dying wish to have had the bank robbed in her lifetime. And so she calls the Doctor, who actually gives his number at the end of the robbery, so that she can call him initiating the heist, thus making a loop, obviously. You know, it's time travel, loops tend to happen. So we also find out that the monster known as the Minotaur was actually a teller, and he would kill people with psychic powers. But really, he was just trying to find his mate, who was also locked up in the vault. So this wasn't just, as the Doctor said, this wasn't a heist, this was a rescue mission. So he takes both of the Minotaur monsters back to their home planet, I suppose, so that they can repopulate. They are the last two of their kind. Also, when the Minotaur thing is supposed to kill the Doctor, when the Teller is supposed to kill the Doctor with its powers, instead, the Doctor is able to channel his memories into it. And he finds out that, and that's when we find out that the Doctor was set up for this heist by himself and Madame Caraxos. I can't remember her name, I apologize for that. So, we get to see in this episode that the Doctor is still somewhat of a fun-loving, light-hearted person when he wants to be. At the end of the episode, actually, they all eat Chinese food aboard the TARDIS, him and his team, which consists of a cyborg and two other humans. Now, shut up, train. Anyway, so he gets them all Chinese food, and as Clara's going to go on her date, she says, I'm about to have another meal, and he says, oh, well, you know that the TARDIS, calories eaten on the TARDIS don't actually count, and she says, really? No, the TARDIS isn't a miracle worker. It's a time machine, not a miracle worker, so... So we see the Doctor still has a light heart to him. He's not this big, dark enigma that everyone thinks he is. He's still the Doctor. Still not a hugger, though. So, on my scale of 1 to 12, I would give this episode a 9. It was a fun episode, and it was still well written. But we didn't get a whole lot of continuity out of this one. It wasn't as heavy-hitting as last week's, obviously, and we didn't see a return of Missy in this episode. So really, this episode really was your, typical fun, almost filler-type episode. But Doctor Who does that well, unlike some shows. So, with that, I'm going to send you away. Also,
I'm the editor.